where we are taking a look, now it's downloaded, at Halo Infinite Season 5 Reckoning. So, I'm just sorting out my audio because I've got the thicker beanie on tonight. Basically, I'm actually positive about this. I'm actually excited. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, I've always thought Halo Infinite was pretty anyway. The art style is perfect. The art style is exactly what... Let's move the mic a second. The art style is exactly what Halo Infinite should have been. It's exactly what Halo 5 should have been. I'd argue Halo 4 as well. But, you know, they tried things. They justified why the suit had changed in the lore. They might not have loved it, but they tried to put their own spin on it. And it spectacularly... No, we're being positive. We're being positive. Halo 4's fun. I like Halo 4. I know I'm weird. But here we are. Season 5, Halo Infinite. Many years on. We're over 10 years since 343 have taken over. Almost 2 years since this game launched. It officially launched December the 8th, 2021. Early access, multiplayer launch. So the campaign launched, basically the campaign launched in December. Early access was something like the 15th of November. There or thereabouts. And we're 2 years on and we're still missing features that I would call key. Until it looks like this season. They're not all in right now. It's fine. We know they're coming. All I wanted was for them to say to me, Firefight is coming. And I'd have been very happy, and I would have praised this from the rooftop. What is this? Oh yes, they have changed the Battle Pass. So the really, really cool thing that they do with the Battle Pass, the Season Pass of... The really, really cool thing they do, yes, it's premium, yes, you have to buy premium currency to buy it the first time, but if you complete the Battle Pass, previously with the 100 levels, 90 something I think it was, but previously the 100 levels, now it's less, we'll go into that, you would earn back the 1,000 credits that you bought the pass for to buy the next pass, all included in the one pass. Brilliant system. Very rewarding. So I have 1,000 credits that I purchased 2 years ago, and they're still using the battle passes. Maybe it's season 2, I think they brought that in, I can't remember. But we're going to look at the battle pass for this stream. That's what we're doing. We're looking at cosmetics, we're going to look at the store. We're not necessarily going to do much playing. We might try, I mean, if we're going to do it, we'll do a bot battle, and then we'll go in and check out the new modes. I am going to buy the Battle Pass. I've always said for Halo, I will buy the Battle Pass. Because I'm a sucker for this stuff. I might not even want anything that's in it. I'm a sucker. So we have two options. First option, just the Battle Pass. 1,000 credits, and you get your 1,000 credits back. And the other option, which is 1,200 credits more, so a total of 2,200, you get the full Battle Pass, plus the first 15 levels. If I want it, I'm going to play the game and unlock them, right? They've added new ways to get XP. So I want that one. It will grant you full access to earn all rewards. Locked rewards that you've already earned can also be equipped. Now, one thing I will say. They have changed... I did a video on the voice of TOD. They have changed how all of this works. Which will, if we see it, we'll go into it. I'm hoping that there will be cues on screen to tell us. But yeah, I'm going to have it. Purchase successful. And with the purchase, we unlocked the floodified Bulldog. Defiled, but it's floodified. Which is the shotgun, so it's a new coating, a new skin for the Bulldog weapon. Which I kind of like. Oh, nice. So the other thing that they have done... So that's my boy, that's me, that's Todd the Spartan. In his Mark 7 armour. Spartan 4 Todd, who has been there since Halo 4. Right. Go away, I've already done that bit. You're not going to do that again, right? Right, so, change. Much nicer. You're not sat on a crate when you go into multiplayer. Campaign has moved. This was a 23 gig update. They've changed a lot of things behind the scenes. I like that you can see challenges easily straight on the flash screen. This is just multiplayer now, so making everything just multiplayer focused works for me. We have Forge. So many amazing things are coming to Forge. I don't know what I'm doing in Forge, so I'm not going to talk about them. Custom game. You can now get XP in custom games. Academy is for training, testing out weapons and things. Multiplayer campaign takes you somewhere else, but that's to play the campaign with Chief. Look at this. Helmets on all cores. We're going to get to that. So, customization. One thing that they added last patch was these little indicators to tell you when you've got new things. We'll look at weapons first. As you can see, this is all of my weapons, the skins and things that I've got. Bulldog. We just unlocked a new model that was in Season 4's Battle Pass that I'm still working through. That's what we just unlocked. It is all flood encrusted. I don't love it. I think it's really cool. But my Spartan isn't going to be infected by the flood. That's just not how it rolls. He's the hero of the story. Well, he's not, Chief is, but he's one of the heroes, the smaller heroes of the story. But that's cool. That's where you can find that. You get that for buying the Season Pass. This is one of the best things that they've added. So you have all of these. This system, it bugs me, right? You have all of these different armor cores, right? And they haven't added a new one. Positive. That's progress. There's too many, right? But these are just basically different types of armor that you can have. As you can see. These helmets that you can see on these armors are locked to just that one armor core. Or they used to be. If we jump over to my Mark 5B, the classic Halo Reach armor, and if we go to helmets, you'll see there's a load of new stuff. They have added, and it shows you cross-core, little icon there. You can use any helmet you want on any armor core. So I could, when I find it, all the way over here. So it goes through all of it, and then there's the locked stuff that you need to buy or unlock later. That's fine. I can put my Mark 7 helmet that I really love the design of. I don't really want any of that. I can just equip that on the classic armor. It's such a small change, but it's such a welcome one. Now I can run that helmet with any armor core that I want. Shoulder pads, chest pads, so all of this stuff. The chests, shoulder pads, gloves. I would love to be able to use that on my Mark 7. Like, all of this is still locked onto the specific armor core, which is why there's so many. But we're getting to the point, maybe next season, maybe Season 6, you can use any shoulder pad you want on any of the armor. Season 7, you can use any of the chest pieces. And moving forward, I hope, they are slowly going to let you use any visors across core as well, so they didn't say that, I don't think. Were visors always cross-core? I can't remember. I don't think they were. But that's a really nice change. I don't know if I would have that helmet on there. But that was just to demonstrate, because I use this one. I love this one. That's fantastic. It's a really cool change. Now let's get the negative stuff out of the way. We've had a bit of positive. 343, you're doing good. Now let's look at the negative. This is the store. This is stuff that you have to buy. You cannot unlock. Oh, that's kind of nice. Rakshasa. It's a big knife to be on the chest, though. How does it attach? Magnetizes at the handle? No, I don't know if that works. But this is the store, right? So they've gone full on Flood and Viper? Is that's a weapon model, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So that's a new sniper. Wait, is that showing it in my skin? That's new, because it never used to do that. It is showing it in my skin. Right, that's another really nice little change that they've done that I've been personally saying for ages. When you look at items in the store, for whichever armor they fit, it shows it on your armor instead of a stock model. Because it should. It should have done that from the start, but they've done it. All the coatings are now cross-core as well. I think that came in... cross-core on weapons? I didn't realise that... Well, it isn't exactly cross-core. That's nice, actually. I like that coating. It's very pretty. It's not pretty enough to buy, but it's very pretty. But it's showing it on not the stock battle rifle model, but the battle rifle model that I use, so I can see how it would look. That's a really nice change. Again, well done 343. If you have a sip of tea, I'm getting too excited. Do you want a flood rocket launcher? You can buy it in the store. So this is all the floodified Mark 7. Something not quite right about that Spartan. The flood kill animation, that's cool. Again, I wouldn't use it, but that's cool. The flood helmet, oh, it's cracked through the armor, and that's it's the Halo 4 style flood, where the Spartans are just fully infected. That just looks like it's a growth that's stuck on the pauldron. That looks like something has gone very wrong inside that helmet, and it's exploded out. That's fantastic. Again, you can see that breaking through the armor. That's kind of cool. Creepy. Very creepy. That's breaking out the armor as well. This is cool. This is cool. Wow, wow. That is an attachment. I mean, again, you need to use real money to buy the credits to buy this. Out of interest. What was it? 2,800. 2,800. You would need to spend 22 quid, there or thereabouts, to get that. That's fairly standard across the industry right now. It doesn't mean it's good, but that is for the full set, with the helmet tentacles and the death animation. This and this, they're different, aren't they? No. No, you are getting both of those flood themed for the 5 and the 7 and the little extras. So if you're wanting one of these, you're best off buying that for the extra. But you obviously can't buy 2,800. You'd be buying 2,000 and then you'd be buying extra if you were... The store's terrible. I really don't like the store. I get people want it, I get people like it. I just don't think stores like this are good value. So, while it's cool, very cool, I really do wish the flood would have been, and it might be, there might be some flood stuff that is an event unlock. We don't know. I don't think there is looking at it. But it's cool. And this actually makes the armor look different and cooler. Like, very different. It's a bit of fun. But what we're here for, a handsome boy. A very handsome boy. Is the Battle Pass any good? Now, if you've seen my previous ones of these, you'll know I'm very scathing. I buy them. I say I buy them. I don't use real money to buy them. Because I've bought 4 with the purchase of 1,000 credits. Because it gives you the credits back. But they've completely changed this. Battle Pass has gone from 100 unlocks to 50 unlocks. But it still packs the same quantity of stuff. Again, another big criticism I had, definitely through Season 3 and Season 4. Very vocal on Season 4, if you watch my video. It would take you 2 levels to unlock the same shoulder pad, depending on if it wanted left or right. The coatings for weapons were repeated 5 or 6 different times throughout the Battle Pass, and all it is a coating for a weapon. I gave them a lot of flack for that. They've, apparently, we'll find out, they've fixed that. So let's have a little look. If you buy the Battle Pass, you get the shotgun. We've had a look at that. There is obviously free unlocks. It looks like there's a free unlock every level until level 20. Yeah, okay, so that's how they've done it. Right, cool. They were completely transparent. They were very open in this with the blog. For the first month of this season, we're effectively in Operation Battle Pass. And it doesn't say 27 days. What if we move up here? It just says 27 days. Okay, so it does say it that... Right, for the next 27 days, this Battle Pass, the first 20 tiers are free. If you've bought it, it is yours forever. You can unlock it whenever you want. You could buy the Battle Pass now, and you could unlock it in 3 years' time. Again, a really cool FOMO destroying thing. But if you're free to play, if you don't want to buy the Battle Pass, if there isn't things in here that you want, and you just want to unlock the free stuff, you've got 27 days to unlock the 20 tier, the first 20 tiers. If you wanted to buy this season pass at any point through season 5, you can go into the shop and you can buy it for the 1,000 or the... So you're not going to lose access after that 27-day period. But what they've changed, instead of there being free bits randomly dropped across the 100 tier, the first 20 you've got a free and you've got a premium unlock. Obviously this is very Halloween themed. Which again, it's, for me, I've said it time and time again, you'll probably be bored of me saying it, but I'll say it anyway. I like my Spartan to look like a Spartan. That Mark 7 Spartan, that Mark 7 armor, looks like a further iteration from the Halo 2, the Halo 3 era armor. Right? That's what I like. I fell in love with the Halo world because that's how Spartans look. That's how the military looked. The UNSC had a specific, fairly generic, but they had a very specific look to them within this near future sci-fi world. I don't care about Halloween, I don't care about fancy ninja armor. There's a lot of stuff I'm not that bothered about anymore. But I'm going to look at this from a purely value for money aspect as well. Do you want a nameplate with a grunt on a broom? It is pretty cool. Not going to use it. It's pretty cool. They're giving away a lot of nameplates. I suppose that's fair. It's Halloween. I don't like what they've done to my kitty. I can't have Cowboy Cat. I'm so heartbroken. Letters design. Right, so the next big change, 343. I'm not blasting you, because so far you're doing really well. What I'd love to see, and this might even be a video in itself, I want to see nameplates and badges, player badges, that we can customize again. I don't want it to be locked into that. I want to put a cowboy hat on the cat with the bow tie like I used to be able to. I couldn't do it in Halo 5. I can't do it in this. Can we change that, please? Thank you. It's a skeleton cat name badge. What do you want me to say? So the premium side is a bit of upper armor for Mark 7. No, Mark 5. Oh, we're giving Mark 5 stuff. Cool. Free one is, again, I don't use weapon charms. I don't play Fortnite or games like that. Weapons don't need charms. I don't play Call of Duty. But that's kind of cool. Again, it's in the theme of Halloween, and it's theoretically this is a 27-day battle pass before the operation starts, the first operation of this season. Fair enough. And you also get pumpkin spice, which says it is a multi. I'm not going to press A because I don't want to purchase the level. But by multi, I am assuming that means when you unlock pumpkin spice, you get it for every piece of armor. How it should have been, instead of having that spread out 6-7 times. Well done. Shadow Drift, that's quite nice actually. I don't mind that at all. That's the free one as well. And again, it's multi. Positive. So far this is really good. And obviously the battle pass has been cut in half. So where you would get currency, you are now getting 200 instead of 100. As they said, they are still giving away the 1,000 credits within the battle pass that you buy for 1,000 credits. So if you only buy the battle pass, you only need to buy one to unlock for however long this takes. You only need to buy one to unlock the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and for as long as 343 are going to stick to that. That is something that they have said they're going to do. I would expect that will be around for the next few seasons at the very least. Because they've been doing it for a while, and they're wanting to make battle passes more rewarding. This is one way they're doing it. So again, kudos. I don't know of any other game that does that. I think that's really good. I'm glad that they're keeping doing this, and they've just upped it so that you buy one battle pass and you will unlock the others with the free currency if you want to hold on to it, save it. It's really good. It's a really good move. XP boosters are sadly a thing, but then you've got to blast your way through the battle pass somehow. We will talk about XP later. Security, again, Mark 5. Well, it's on the Mark 5. It isn't a Mark 5 helmet, because you can use this on anyone. Any helmet can be used on any armor, which is, again, should have been from day one, but they've added it now. Well done. It looks like a Halo helmet. Quite nice. So far, so good. That's kind of fun. Pumpkin grenade. That's fun. I quite like that. And then another one, the premium one, is crushed skeleton. I think that's really cool, especially for a free unlock. That's very cool. You also get a bracer. Again, I think we'll see wrist accessories and things going cross-core. I think all this stuff's going to go cross-core eventually, and then they don't need to release cores. They can just release pieces of armor, which, yeah, please do 343, please do. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me, but it's just a bit of extra detailing on your Spartan, which is cool. Knee pads, again, these are locked to the Mark 5. It looks like everything in here is the Mark 5. There is a winter contingency coming later in the season, much later, December, we think. Winter contingency was based around Mark 5, so maybe it's tying in with that, and there's just a load of Mark 5 stuff coming out for the anniversary of this game, which does happen later on in this season. Hard case. Oh, that's quite a nice hard case. Yeah, I like that. I'd use that. I probably would use that as well, actually. Is that like a blast armor or something? Yeah. I mean, I like my Carter chest piece, but here's another change that they've done. Oh, wow, that is impressive. Another change they've done. When you unlock a shoulder pad, you unlock it for both arms, instead of it being split across 2 levels. So at level 9, you will get your free shoulder pad, which is, again, it looks very Halo. I love it. I love how beaten up it looks. That's very nice. And then you get a premium. But again, your premium, oh, that's very nice. The battle pass isn't showing my Mark 5. My Mark 5 is very different to this. So while in the store they've changed it, they haven't changed it in the battle pass preview. But you can still get an idea. I would like the change to come so you can see how it would look on your Spartan as it is now. Maybe it will. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Oh, we're having internet issues. It's definitely them. Yeah, okay. I quite like that. I would rock that on the right pauldron. XP boost. Hold on. That's 2. That's 3. They're just XP boosts. There isn't any challenge swaps. Interesting. Hey Wolf, how you doing? Nice to see you. You want to know what the last item is? Corrupted armor core. And... well, it's not core, is it? It's Rakshasa. Makes sense that the Flood would break through Rakshasa suit, because it doesn't look anywhere near as armoured as a Spartan kit. That says Mark 5 though. But you do get, oh, you get tentacles at 49. That's quite a cool armor effect. So the last 10 tiers are all flood-inspired armor. Helmets will obviously be on everything. That's kind of cool. Gross, but kind of cool. So you do get... Day of the Deadish. So basically, you can buy in the store right now flood stuff, or you can get different flood stuff in the season pass. It's kind of cool. We're going to come back to that though. Where were we? We were looking at these, weren't we? Yeah, okay. What do you mean that volume? That's fine, mate. That's fine. You just enjoy. So they've changed that. Switcher is something else. And that's okay. So Switcher is a whole separate thing. That's easier to access. That's good because they're effectively doing more battle passes this season. That's cool. But it takes you back to... Right, okay. Okay, fine. Right, we'll have to look at that. That's a helmet attachment. Turn you into Robocop. There's a Robocop game coming out soon. Similarity? Maybe? I don't know. I wonder if that visor colour changes. It should do. I wonder if that visor colour changes. Again, nameplate. I don't know why nameplate is cross. They're giving away a lot of nameplates, and they're all spooky. Nameplate's at 11. That's kind of cool. I'd have that on a bag if it was real. OG Chief Core is coming around the 8th or the 9th of November. In the store. Oh, OG. Right, so the Mark V. Interesting. Let's see what that is. Because the Infinite Mark 6 Gen 3 is a hero unlock. So I'd just assume that they'd all be unlocks along the hero scale, but maybe not. That's a very cool charm. I would definitely have that on a bag. I don't love them, but they're knee pads. Oh. Oh. That is a nice, free weapon coating that works on all weapons. According to what it says, we'll double check it when we've gone through all this. That is a very nice weapon coating. More upper armor for the Mark V. Gungnir. It looks like they've Halo Infinited the classic art style. It's okay. It's okay. It's not something I would rock. It's okay. But it can work on any armor core. So if you like it and you like a different armor core, throw it on wherever you want. It doesn't have to be on the Mark V like it's showcased here. Ooh. Also, the helmet's free, which is cool. I like that there's a variety of free things. That's nice. Again, I might stick that on the rocket launcher, actually. Oh, even the mag? The mag has a bit of gold on it? Wow. That's pretty. That's pretty. And then an XP boost. And then you premium... That one's EOD, yep. EOD looks solid. That's Halo Reach solid. That's good. I like that. EOD's a nice helmet. I might even use it myself. That's pretty solid. And again, it can go on any armor core, which is just incredible. Like, I give them crap about it. EOD is finally back. That is a true representation of EOD. They haven't fucked it up like they did with Deadeye, which I'm very angry about. Still, 3 months on. Gothic Grunt, that's kind of cool. That would be a really cool weapon charm, actually. Again, not that I'd use a weapon charm, out of principle, but that'd be a really cool weapon charm. And then you get the EOD nameplate. That's quite cool. Hazard Stripes. I feel like that should have been in last season. That's nice. Again, visors work on any helmet, so that's kind of cool. Extra pockets. Yeah, I mean, again, this is all Mark V, right? Mark V has a lot of this stuff. Sword and key. Or Cortana's actually purple again. And that's the... is it the index? I wouldn't use it if it was on a bag. I'd probably, like a real life, if I could stick it on a keyring or something, I probably would use it. Kind of cool. Very traditional. It's nice to see Cortana back. That's cool. That's cool. But they're quite nice gloves. Big, thick, bulky. I like them. Yeah, nice to see Cortana in purple again. She's been blue for too long. I'd use those gloves on my Mark V. They're really nice. Again, armor coating to use on any armor, which is cool. That's... we've seen that before. Was that not used in the promo art? That's pretty. Like, I adore the black undersuit, but that in the red and the grey, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And then there we go. That's the Gungnir I remember. That's better. So you have the helmet and then you just put that over the top of it. There we go, I take it all back, 343. And then your final free level, you get a little bit of floodified. Oh, look at his little tentacle poking out of the chest, coming to say hello. It's nice that the free battle pass gets some flood. That's good, that's cool. So if you're just burning through the free one, you got 27 days, you want a little bit of flood armor but you don't want too much, there you go. And that works on Mark V. It is stuck to Mark V. It is not a helmet. Really would have been nice if it was a helmet, but there you go. You like the flood cosmetics? Yeah, I don't, but I love the flood. They're just so terrifying. But that's cool, and you'll see so much of this in multiplayer and Firefight when it comes in a month or so. I reckon Firefight will be here for the anniversary, second anniversary of the game, around the 15th of November. I don't know what date that falls on, but that's when I think Firefight's coming. Don't put any money on it, that's when I think it's coming. That's cool. I like the free battle pass, the free part of the battle pass. It is free, why am I doing that? The free for a period of time battle pass is like that, and that's cool. That's nice. Can we not zoom in? I like that. I think that it's battered, it looks worn, it looks blooded. This sanguine blonde bond, yeah. That is a very cool rendition. A very cool coating of the red and gold. That's really cool. Put flood on Chief? No. No. Chief never gets floodified. That's nice. So we seem to be moving away from the Halloween stuff. That's Emil redone. That's pretty cool. I see what you've done, 343. First 20 levels you get a free and a premium, which gives everyone one thing. The premium battle pass, two things. Then we hit 20, you're down to one. That's all I'll say. I'm not gonna skin them alive for it. I've given them enough flack over battle passes. The changes that they've made are excellent. I see what you're doing, 343. I think part of this is actually not only have they slimmed the battle pass down, but there isn't any that we've seen so far. There isn't any challenge switches, so we're gonna have a look at that. Glorious Destiny, a vehicle coating. It says vehicle coating for multi-vehicle. I don't like the golden gun. I don't know if the golden gun would work, but the rest of it, that would be beautiful on a Scout Hog. That's kind of nice. Helmet attachment. It looks like it's the Gungnir, but do helmet attachments work on any helmet now? No, they don't. We've already checked that. They don't. but helmets work on any armor. And then your currency at 24. Your shoulder pads at 25. Again, these are Mark 5. They're alright. Grey mist. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Again, visors work on everything, so that's cool. You get the classic Halo CE Magnum style. That should be a keyring. Forget putting it on a in-game gun. That should be a real keyring you can buy. That's beautiful. Helmet attachment for EOD, which gives you, looks like, night vision. That's cool. That's kind of nice. Oh, I see knives. I'm getting excited. I see knives. That's nice. And we're going to check if these work on. So we need to check coatings for weapons, coatings for vehicles. That's nice. Oh. Oh. That would be a nice right-hand pauldron for my armor. The crease blade. That's kind of cool. And you do get the pumpkin grenade for a weapon. I figured that would be coming. That's cool. It's fun. I wouldn't do it, but it's fun. Border Knight for vehicles. That is pretty. They're really leaning into this Halloween vibe, aren't they? It's not quite as strong post the free stuff. But that's kind of cool. X pumpkins, if you ever wanted pumpkins on your visor. Credits. Oh. That's like the pizza skin, but with pumpkins. It's fun. The Grim Reaper Scythe. Plasma Scythe, obviously. Yeah. I mean, again, a lot of this is just a bit of fun cosmetic stuff, isn't it? There's a lot of red and gold as well. I like how beaten and bloody that is. That looks pretty cool. Thanks for dropping by, Wolf, if you watch this back. Appreciate you dropping in. Thanks for keeping me company in chat. Enjoy the rest of your day. Blood Renaissance. They're really leaning into blood stuff as well. I'm glad you've enjoyed the video. Thank you. I prefer the Sanguine one. But actually... Oh, do I? Do I? Because... the red armor with the grey undersuit really works for me. The red undersuit didn't work, but that... mate, that's nice. Not sure about the texture on the legs. That's not bad though. I do like that lighter grey with the red. That's really nice. Credits, obviously. And then we're getting into the flood stuff. So 40 to 50 is flood stuff. Very worn, battered looking armor. Very rusty. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. And then we've got flood kneecaps. 42. So again, you get both. Thanks for subbing, Wolf. We get 2 shoulder pads on the same level, which is something that I think, again, should have happened from launch. But I'm going to need to stop saying that soon because they're fixing all these problems. Kind of cool. You can see the flood growth coming through. That helmet is freaky as hell. It's so cool. I really like how you've got it bursting through the visor and certainly bursting out the back. You can see the top plate is just popped out and been pushed out of place and broken as the flood infections burst through. That's so grim. But it's cool that you get it in the season pass as well as there being options like this in the store. Credits, cool. We've seen that. That is your entrance and your slide and your run. Blood tentacles. Yeah, oh, the grapple as well. Yeah, that's cool. Little floody friend on your wrist. I like that. As a helmet attachment, I think that's kind of fun. It's gross, but it's kind of fun. It'd be nice if they moved though. If they had a little animation or something. Yeah, Day of the Dead visor. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. I'm not a big lover of armor effects and things. But that's kind of cool. Especially if you're playing Infection. And then the rank 50, we've already seen this. It is the Mark 5, not Rakshasa. I was seeing Rasulka. And my brain just went, Rakshasa! No, it's Mark 5. Mark 5 Floodified Unicorn, I'm going to call him. The Floodified Unicorn. That's kind of cool. That with that shader, or that shader, like really battered armor, that would be cool. And I wonder if, because that's a kit, so I think you're limited to customization options. I wonder if you can attach that to that. It doesn't look like it would work, but who knows. And then you've got the colour that's showcased on, which again, it works quite well. It's kind of cool. So that is the new and improved 50 level battle pass. Honestly, the shoulder pad change is huge, doubling up on the currency so you're not missing out on 500, you are still getting the full 1000. That's really cool. How they've laid this out is pretty nice. There's a lot of items in here that I'm not bothered about. It's all for the Mark 5, so there's obviously a renaissance for the Mark 5, which is cool. Visors and helmets will work with anything. That's cool. I really like that. Classic Cortana. That's quite nice as well. EOD is back. That's probably my favourite in this. EOD looking like EOD. That's really cool. Yeah, there's some nice stuff in here. Like, honestly, I've torn them to pieces about armor coatings. I've torn them to pieces about badges and plates and things being everywhere. I've torn them to pieces about multiple unlocks on so many of these things, and the repetition of the 100 tier battle pass. They have fixed that. Well done, 343. Bravo. Absolutely bravo. That's really good. Right, before we do the next bit, let's look at the challenges. That's not an amazing coating either. Right, another annoying thing that would be really cool. If I click on that, it would be nice to see that coating on my selected armor core. Again, down the line 343, it doesn't break the game, it doesn't ruin the immersion, it doesn't ruin the experience. It's a nice to have. At some point, can we have that please? That would be cool. Again, I think there's a video in things I'd love to see them do now after praising them so much. Their job isn't done, their work is not done to make Halo Infinite the best Halo experience. They're doing very well, and they're getting it to where it should have been 2 years ago. And I will give them credit for that, for sticking, trying, and working really hard to get to this point. There's more that they can do. And I think there is a video in there. But that's cool. So where do you get challenges? Boost and swap pack, so you can still buy challenges. A level slider for currency for boosting. That's kind of cool. XP boost. So how do you get more? I don't remember having 117 or 117 as it should be. That's my bad. Interesting. Oh. They've updated... No, they haven't. Oh, they've updated some of it visually. Challenge swaps are still in there. I'm assuming that they haven't changed any of the stuff in this. I haven't unlocked the later things. No, they haven't. So they're still in there. So the only way that I can see right now that you get challenge swaps is by buying that pack for 200. Interesting. Interesting. So, does that then mean we're moving into an era of the game where challenges will finally piss off? Like, to be honest, these challenges, they've dramatically changed challenges to make them easier. The hardest ones are kills with certain weapons, or kills with explosives, or like the more specific things. Kill 5 Spartans with assault rifles in a single game. Like, things like that, things that limit you to how you want to play. You could always just swap them out, but if challenge swaps are not there, you can't swap them, although the swap thing is still a feature. So the most XP that these challenges give out per challenge is 150 XP. But they've changed how XP works across the board, so you now get XP in custom games, you will get XP in Firefight, thank God. I'd still play it, but that's good. Interesting. Right, let's take a look at weapon coatings. What was one that was in the battle pass that we saw for that one? Blood resonance? Blood resonance. I know word good. That was shown off on an assault rifle in the battle pass, and it said it was cross-core. It says there, multi cross-core. So, if we go to the sidearm, yeah, it is. All of these now, not all of them, so it says multi, but you are still part of this pack. You are buying individual so the delivery system hasn't, because that isn't available on all weapons, that can't be offered as a multi-core, as a multi-weapon. Same with these, a lot of these were exclusive to certain weapons. That's in the battle pass. That's in the battle pass. A lot of the newer ones okay, so they have, that's nice. I do like that. So let's then look at sniper. Yeah, good. Weapon coatings now unlock for every weapon when you unlock that coating. Fantastic, how it should be. Models, weapon kit. I think there's a bit of a problem with that, because that is a weapon kit, but that's not showing up. I mean, again, it's really cool that this stuff shows up in the store. It shows up how it would look like on your Spartan. That needs to happen in the battle pass as well, and if they've done it for the store, again, I'll mention it if I get this video done. But that should happen in the Battle Pass as well, just to give you a good idea. Right, now let's look at this then. So Premium Anniversary was a Warthog exclusive. Oh, I don't want to put an emblem on it. Platinum Anniversary was a premium exclusive colour for the release of Halo Infinite, I believe. So it wouldn't have been available on a Scorpion. It still isn't. But Border Knight is. So the older stuff, Glorious Destiny, is in the Battle Pass. Border Knight is in the Battle Pass. So that's something that they never mentioned. But shaders on the Wasp, let's just make sure. That looks nice. That looks really nice. That's nice on there. That's stunning. How do I get that? Oh, that's a battle rifle pose. I mean, it's a lot for some shaders. Right, hold on. Border Knight. Glorious Destiny. Was it just 2? Border Knight, Glorious Destiny. Border Knight, Glorious Destiny. I'm looking for vehicle coating. Glorious Destiny. So that is on every vehicle that we've seen. UNSC vehicles. Border Knight, so that's the 2 in the Battle Pass. That's armour, that's armour, that's a weapon, that's armour. That one's armour. Okay. So again... yeah, it looks like all coatings are now cross-core. Or it's the behind-the-scenes cross-core. So it is cross-core. Once you unlock it for everything, but it just unlocks 7 different coatings. However it works, it's fine. When you get one of these, so when you unlock Border Knight, in the Battle Pass, you unlock it for every single vehicle. It doesn't matter how they work it out in the back end. It shows one shader, it's available on every vehicle. Moving forward, that's how it should be. That's how it should have always been. But moving forward, that's how it should be. Right, that is another big change that I don't think they've mentioned. Or I certainly haven't picked up on, if it happened last season or this season. What about this? So... nameplate. Where is the Halloween stuff? It was the grunt, wasn't it? It would be locked. Right, that one. Bone Crusher. Hey Catherine, how you doing? Nice to see you. So Bone Crusher nameplate, it says it there now, it says it when it unlocks. So that Bone Crusher, it's rare. So vehicles, emblem. Does Bone Crusher have an emblem? Bone Crusher does have it right. Okay. Bravo 343. Well done. I wouldn't use any of this stuff. But... Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well done. They finally listened. They have truly listened to the community and their hard work is paying off. Halo is back. Whenever you unlock... No, I didn't see that. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's do it with this. So in the Season Pass, whenever you unlock a nameplate, and it specifically says nameplate, we did check with Bone Crusher. Alright, let's look for Pumpkin Trouble, because that's fun. I kind of like that. So whenever you unlock Pumpkin Trouble nameplate in the Season Pass at level 6 or whatever it was, you could then go to a weapon, and if you wanted to, you would go all the way through your locked... Are these in alphabetical order? Yeah, okay, so the grunt stuff is there as well. They're just in alphabetical order. And EOD. Right, okay. Okay. Where is it? Where's my little pumpkin? How do you get that? Obviously you buy it. That's cool. That's cool. Have I missed it? It's not here. Is it because it's epic? Yeah, it is here. Right, okay, so that's another change that they haven't mentioned anywhere that is massive for the Battle Pass, at least. Let's go back to the Battle Pass. Okay. When you unlock Pumpkin Spice armor coating, it unlocks for every... We didn't check the armor. We'll go and check the armor. We'll use Shadow Drift, because that's stunning. No, we have checked the armor. So this is all showing on the Mark 7. It says multi, but it's all showing on the Mark 7. When you unlock a nameplate, you unlock that nameplate. You unlock that... The main... I can't show you it, but the bit on the left, the pumpkin, that actual pumpkin that you see there, you also unlock that as an emblem for all of your vehicles, all of your weapons, all of your armor cores, if you want to equip it. It is available on everything. That's a cool change. Helmets unlock for every armor. That's a cool change. Coatings unlock for... If it's a weapon coating, it unlocks for every weapon. So let's go look at Betsy. It wasn't... It was that, Bite and Seal. That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, it unlocks for everything. Emblem... There's so many emblems. So many emblems that we can't customize. Yeah, they're all there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We were going to check armor. So if we go Mark 7 coating, Platinum Anniversary isn't going to be cross-core. No, it isn't. Sanguine something. Oh, I wish that was cross-core. On that, actually. Sanguine... Was it a blue? That's because I'm not in Oct. Shadow Drift. Okay. So we have Shadow Drift on the Mark 7. All the way along to the locked stuff. We have Shadow Drift on Mark 5. Let's go Rakshasa. Even on the Rakshasa, Most of these are cross-core now. It's kind of cool. I'm expecting to... I've started that sentence. I'm expecting to see it here. I'm too far. Yeah, Shadow Drift on the Rakshasa. They are on every armor. Helmets are on every armor. Coatings are on every armor. So if we go... What helmet would I put on this? That would work. So let's put the Mark 6 Hazmat. Similar textures on the armors. And then let's go to the Day of the Dead. Can't remember what it was called, but the Day of the Dead. In fact, Hazard Stripes is a Season 5 unlock. The helmets, visors are on every single armor core. We're slowly getting to a point where armor cores are going to be gone, and we can have whatever the hell we want on whatever the hell we want. It might take another 5 or 6 seasons from now. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. But each of these things, I think, is slowly going to come to cross-core. So if you want the light knuckle gloves on the Mark 7, you can do it. If you want, and this is what I want, if you want, this is Mark 7 theme here, if you want the tack pad on the Mark 7, you could do it. I love the Mark 7. Let's have a quick look. Helmet attachments. So these attachments are fixed to the helmet. You cannot get the... No, you can't. That's fine. What would have been a... That would have been a Mark 5. Yeah, so even the EOD, the new EOD attachments for the EOD helmet, you can't get them on. So horrible. Why did they ruin my boy? All they needed to do was make it a bit longer. We're being positive. There he is. There's my boy. Where is EOD? Actually, Anubis kind of works well on here. Where is it? EOD helmet. Oh, there are some Universal Mark 5. Right, okay. That throws up another question. I should really be writing this down. Right, things that we need to come. We have cross helmets, we have cross visors, we have cross coatings. Perfect. What we need now is plain dress up. Hey, when I play Halo and I haven't got an armor set sorted out, I'm trying everything on. What we need is cross core attachments, because the attachments for the helmets are still locked to their specific cores. No, that's not true. That's not true. That is or was a Rakshasa helmet. That only has the Rakshasa. Right. So, how they've done this with attachments. Hey, I love Halo. I will never shy away from it. If I was in the proper studio, if the roof had been fixed, you would see all the Halo stuff I have. I love it. I love it, and I'm so happy it's back. And I think this season is going to put it back on the map, which is, I mean, after 22 years, is huge anyway. But honestly, it's just... So what they've done with the helmets then, just to finish off that point, they have attachments are still core locked. So helmets that worked on the Mark V, those attachments work on any helmet that would have naturally been on a Mark V. Right. ODST was a Mark V. I'm picking up on this Courier Pearl purely because that's what I had in Halo Reach on my Carter helmet. So that goes on the ODST, which was until today locked to the Mark V armor core. It doesn't go on... Deadeye was a Mark 7 armor core. No, because right, yeah. Oh, that's so disappointing. So attachments have been opened up to every helmet of that specific armor core. What they haven't been opened up to is other helmets for other. So attachments are cross helmet attachments haven't changed. Basically, you can use any helmet on any armor, and the attachments that worked with that helmet still work with that helmet. They don't work with any other helmet. I would like that to change, so we'll add that to the list of things I want to see. There is definitely a video on this. I'll probably get that done this week at some point. This is so cool though. It's look at all these helmet choices I now have on any of the armors that I have. I could do whatever I want within what I've unlocked. I mean, okay, let's just... Oh, I'm feeling it. No, why didn't you equip? I've lost it. I'm gonna have to go and find the Mark 7 to put it back on. It's like we have the Chief core. It's not, because they've tweaked things. You can have Chief's helmet on whatever armor core you want, and you can look bloody cool doing it. I love these changes. Classic Mark V looks good. Alright, let's try that on. The classic Mark V looks good on the Mark 7 armor. It's because they've extended the Mark V. The Mark V looked very squashed in the... certainly in CE. Deadeye should be that size. All I'm going to say. Where are we? There we go. That's my boy. That's what I want. Right, okay. They've been listening. They've really done it. They're doing good work. I have criticised them for the best part of the last 7 years. Not on YouTube or anything like that, but certainly in the past 2 years I have been very critical. I still haven't talked these are still locked because they're not cross-cut. Yeah. Still haven't talked about how I feel about the Halo Infinite campaign. That is a much deeper conversation that needs to happen, and I will have it. Let's see if we can make the Yori look cool. But what we're going to do, I haven't played it for so long, so what we're going to do is we're going to play through the Halo games at some point on this channel. I've always said that. EOD would look pretty fire on this. Actually, that works as well. How does Deadeye work on that? No, I hate it. I hate that helmet so much. They've killed it. They've ruined it. I've always liked air assault. Cars works. Like any of these helmets would work, would look better than what they used to be. Yeah, I'm just going to get lost in nostalgia and playing around with armor cores and things. Right, Eagle Strike. Eagle Strikes always look shit. Can we make Eagle Strike look good? Oh look, it looks better when you put any other helmet on. Actually, that sort of works. Oh, it clips though. Again, colour is a big thing for this. Eagle Strike, that. Yeah. I might use other armour cores now. Because we can do this. What it needs, because it's quite a bland armour, it needs a pop of colour. Although, we could go full of meal. Yeah, we could. And I love that these visors are now cross-core as well, without them telling anyone they are cross-core. Let's go to purple. This is really good changes. I haven't unlocked anything. You can see how much I hated this armor, right? I didn't do any of the events. I didn't unlock anything at all. It all just looks trash. It is not. This armor is, I mean, it has a jetpack. It's not Halo at all. I like the knives. It's embarrassing that they thought this was a good idea. But now you can put any helmet on and it looks infinitely better. Rakshas has always been kind of cool, but I hate it because it doesn't have a back armor. I know why. Chimera I've always hated. Can we make the Chimera look cool? It looks too Crisis for any of these helmets. Any one of these would make it look better. Oh, Mark 5B looks good. Tell you what, because it's the worst armor core in this, you can have the worst helmet purely because they've ruined it. There you go. You can go look stupid in the corner now. Go away. I never want to see you again. Mirage is nice. Oh, but we could do proper EOD. That looks like a chunky boy. We're going to struggle with this because of the helmets are all so thick. None of these are going to work. That sort of works, but he can't. He's like Batman. 89 Batman can't turn his head in his costume. It's because they have no neck. That no, it clips. I mean, that helmet looks amazing on everything. We need one with quite a high neck. ODST might. Well, no, it doesn't. I can't make it work. What if we took that off? It's still quite chunky, isn't it? No, it's still very chunky. That's tough to make it work. Yeah, that's very tough. We might play around with that. Hazmat's a nice suit. It's a very nice core, considering. Wonder if they have mods for the armor. They have mods for the helmet. But this, for Halo, armor is purely just cosmetic. It doesn't change anything in the game. Let's be generous. Because we now have all of these that are now all cross-core. I say all, we have some. Let's give it a bit of colour. I mean, we could go down the full Gladiator's Edge Diamondy Iron Man 1 style. I mean, I hate it. I hate it. I hate that, but I don't hate it as much as I hate that. In fact, actually, that's a really nice bag. I take it back. You can have Mark 5. You're off the hook. You absolute horror, you absolute eyesore, you disgusting armor core that nobody ever wanted, that nobody ever asked for. You can have the really shitty. You're not even going to get any attachments. You can have. It kind of works for that though, because it has this squashed in, like Rocketeer, was it? Face. It's sort of. And I know that was a release they did for it, but it kind of works, and I hate that it works. If that helmet was just that much longer, like it pulled it out, just stretched it out a little bit, and the angle at the front wasn't so rounded, it was more angular, like more boxy, coming down at quite a sharp angle, that I would have rocked that for the rest of my life. It would have been perfect, but they murdered it. And now I don't hate that core. And I've hated that core since Season 2 or whenever they released it. You see what cross-core helmets does? It completely changes the game, and you can make armour that looks a bit naff look amazing. Hey Lal, how you doing? Nice to see you. They've done it. They've fixed some of my biggest problems with the Battle Pass. They've fixed all my biggest problems with the Battle Pass. And they've fixed part of my biggest problem with the customization of this game. The cross helmet is amazing. I really hope they look at the attachments next. I hope that they could maybe just sneak that in this season with an update. Maybe one of the operations that's coming in the next 4 months or 8 months. Winter contingency, something like that. Sneak. Oh, by the way, you can also have any attachment on any helmet on any. That would be cool. Yeah, like the nameplate emblem change, so that when you unlock a nameplate you get the emblems and everything. Again, that's season pass, but that's a really cool change. Yeah, I like this. The problem is, I am set with my core. I only want to use that. We might have a look at colours. Although the colour that would look really cool. Yeah, here's another thing I'd like to see. Season Pass or Battle Pass shows your armour when you're looking at things. That's one thing they haven't done, but they've done it for the shop. So I guess where the money comes from, they've done it right. How does... These are all unlocked. How does the Shadow one look? I don't love that undersuit. What about... That's not bad. It's not bad. What else was... Season 5? That's nice. I really like that. And I don't love the red undersuit, but that works with the grey. What was the other one that flipped them around? I should be looking for... That's not bad. I mean, it's... That's so nice as well. I love the broken vibe of the... It looks like the armor's been through some serious heat. Flood. Yeah, the flood stuff's cool. I will jump back into the Battle Pass and show you the Battle Pass flood stuff if you want. Well, more than happy to. Right, okay. Tarnished Olympus, that was a new one for Season 5. That looks very battered. Like, like left behind. Like, we leave no man behind except this guy. And he's been there for 10 years. That's cool. This is good. These changes are great. That's the floody one without the flood infection. This is all good. More like a game reviewer. Yeah, I did do game reviews a while ago, but I wasn't happy with how I was doing them. Right, season. So if you buy the season, 1,000 credits, you get a flood shotgun. It's not the true Halo shotgun, but you get the flood shotgun. And then all the way past the free stuff, knee pads, shoulder pads, you unlock both together, which is cool. A really messed up helmet, like a really floodified helmet. That's amazing. You get flood animations when you're running around and grappling and stuff. It's not for me, but it's kind of cool. Little armor accessory. Tentacles coming out your face. A cool little animated flood poking out the back of your... That's kind of cool. Or there's the full-on flood unicorn armor. That's cool. I mean, obviously with the flood, Spartans don't get infected, but now they do, because the Spartan 4s are weak and pathetic. They're not Spartan 2s at all. And then the shop has some flood stuff as well. Some pretty cool flood stuff. There's a lot of flood stuff. They're really dialing in on the Halloween flood vibe, which is cool. A couple of missing things. There are some, most of them are in the store, but there are some weapon kits that change the way your weapons look. I think that will be more probably Winter Contingency 3, which comes out in December, we believe. And then there's the event in November. I can't remember what that one's called. But that one could possibly have... It's a 20 tier free, absolutely free, 20 tier battle pass that is free for that period of time that the operation is on, and that might have weapon kits and things. Really cool stuff. So basically we've got 3 battle passes to review each season and the way it looks. The game is free, Lyle. If you want to just have multiplayer, Halo Infinite multiplayer is free to play. The campaign you pay for. Don't get it on sale. It's not a review. I haven't done my review yet. Yeah, the game is free. The cosmetic stuff, it's there if you want it. Don't buy it if you don't want it. Obviously, like some of this stuff, I just... in-game currency, in-game monetary unlocks, they don't make sense. I mean, that if you were to buy that kit, and yes, in this kit you get quite a lot of stuff. You get a flood rocket launcher, you get a load of flood stuff, you get coatings, you get a floodified sniper rifle, you get more flood armor. Remember, all of this armor, so this unlocks for the Mark V, and this all unlocks for the Mark V. So the majority of this armor, if you wanted to use it, you would have to use it on the Mark V core, which is a problem, but the helmets will work on anything. They're addressing it. But, I mean, you get quite a lot in here. To be fair to them, you get quite a lot. But that is... was it 22 quid, I think we said. £22, probably $30 American for all of that stuff. Or you can buy it on its own for 15 quid, probably $18 to $20 American. Rough estimations. They're expensive, they're ridiculously expensive for something that is just a visual thing. But that's how cosmetics, that's how in-game purchases should be. In-game purchases should never give you an advantage over other players. You shouldn't feel like you have to buy them. Your son played this? Flood. Little baby triangle flood, and yeah, no, don't mess with the flood. Don't mess with the flood. They're terrible. I like this. I wouldn't buy any of it. I wouldn't tell you to buy any of it. I don't like this whole system that the video game industry seems to think is a good idea of buying this stuff. I would much rather pay for a game and unlock everything with progress. That said, this is the state that we're in. This stuff ain't bad. I don't think it's priced well. I think the story's still a bit of a joke. But to give them credit, this season pass is 1,000 credits, which is about £8 UK. Probably, what, $12? $10, $12 American? But you buy one season pass, you fully complete it, which you probably would if you're playing over the course of the season. You get enough credits in here to buy the next one for no real world money. All you need to do is play and you get your 1,000 credits back. I like that way of doing it. I will give them credit for that. The Battle Pass is good. The changes are positive. The cross-core helmet is just amazing. It changes up armor sets that I thought looked atrocious. I mean, Yoru looks just better with a different helmet. I want to see more changes. As I say, there's probably a video in that, the things that I would love to see, and I'll do that for the Voice of Todd channel. This will also be uploaded on the Voice of Todd, because obviously I'm streaming it live here, but look, this is all positive. 343 going in the right direction. I have very, very, very big issues with how they tell a story. I have very big issues with what they think a Halo story should be. I am very concerned about what they're doing with the Campaign of Infinite or any future games. That aside, multiplayer, which is this whole separate thing now, they've purposefully spun it off. It's individual. The changes that they've made should have been there at launch, but they're very good changes for this point for the Halo community. Cross-core helmet is huge. I mean, the cross-core everything that they've done, the nameplates, the emblems, the vehicle coatings, the weapon coatings. What I'd love to see is a coating is a coating, it works on everything. That is the ultimate goal. That's what it should be. It isn't, sadly. Maybe we'll get there. But the helmets points to maybe next season we get wrists, we get chests, we get other things. Now they know that they can do it. Multiplayer wise, it's fun to play. It's great. Halo Infinite gameplay is some of the best first-person shooter gameplay that I have played on a controller. I love the armor abilities, I love the extra things. It's just fun, it's good fun. And when Firefight comes in, the PvE Halo mode, that again, I hate saying this because I'm trying to be positive for them. It should have been there at launch. They launched, how they've added all this stuff. They launched Halo Infinite 2 years too early. And they delayed it a year from when it should have originally launched. That's how bad of a state it was in 2020. But 2 years on, forget the past. Don't forget the past. Remember the past, but don't string them up by it. We've made good progress. The game mode that I've been waiting for is going to be here. It looks so much fun. Cannot wait to try it. We don't know when it's out, we just know it's out at some point this season. But Season 5 is positive. The hype that I've seen around the Halo community for Season 5 since the trailer dropped last week, the hype that I saw online with the HCS streams over the weekend for the big esports Halo finale for the season, just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Everything. They've done well. trying to. Right, I'm going to compliment them. Forget the launch thing. They've got the game into a state where it is very playable. It's very rewarding. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want it, but there are some nice cosmetics in the Battle Pass if you want it. And the first 20 tiers is free. And it's good stuff. The implementations are great. We're getting back to what it should be. So bravo 343. Just keep going in this direction. Keep listening to the community. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. It's been rough. I think the Halo community is with you. We're finally on the same page. Just don't fuck it up.